I'm catching up on a few days of community practice. But before I get to that, I should tell you I'm Dr. Flo. As always, not telling you what I heard, but what I know. What I know is that you're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable, and you're going to be loved and lovable for the rest of your life. I'm an online coach and mentor that helps bold dreamers follow their bliss by using their time, talent, and treasure for good on the planet. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Last week in Love and Action Network, we were talking all about embracing humanity and putting our focus on humanitarian efforts. And I'm going to cover the third eye chakra's questions and also the crown chakra's questions because I like having more questions than answers these days. All right, so the third eye, the mantra is I see, and it's all about what you see in the world. It's all about your vision, your insight, your global awareness, and also a higher perception of what is happening out in the world. And so here are a few questions for you from the third eye chakra. What systems of oppression are we not seeing clearly? What systems of oppression are we not seeing clearly? How can we sharpen our perception to notice silent suffering? How can we sharpen our perception to notice silent suffering? Meaning, there are so many people in our communities that are suffering in silence, and sometimes we just don't see it because we don't perceive it. And how can we open our eyes, both physically and also spiritually, to see the silent suffering that's happening around us? What does a true humanitarian vision look like for you? What does a true humanitarian vision look like? Last one. How can dreams or intuition guide collective healing? I'll even make it personal. How can my dreams, how can your dreams or intuition guide us all towards collective healing? And boy, do we need collective healing in these times. All right, let's step up to our last traditional chakra. It's the crown chakra. The crown chakra's mantra is I know and I understand. And last week, because we were talking about what it means to be a humanitarian, it's all about coming into your oneness and your wholeness through service. And some of the themes are spiritual unity, divine service, and transcending our egos in love. Can we push past our egos and rise higher in a vibration of love? All right, here are the questions. How do you connect to the divine through your humanitarian work? How do you connect to the divine through humanitarian work? What does it mean for you to be in sacred service to humanity? What does it mean for you to be in sacred service to humanity? Here's a big one for me, and I'm still learning it. How do you release ego when serving others? How do you turn it not into a me machine? How do you release ego when serving others? What prayers or blessings do you send to humanity? What prayers or blessings do you send to humanity? Last one, and I love this one. What's the link between spiritual awakening and human rights for you? What's the link between spiritual awakening and human rights? Do you believe that human rights are tied together with our spiritual awakening? Do you believe that your spiritual practice informs the human rights that we all should have? Very important question. Let me know in the comments or send me a message and let me know what your answers to the questions are today. As always, we join to root ourselves in something that is pure and something that is good and yummy for our hearts and our souls. If you'd like to participate in our programs, you can go to lovedandlovable.bio.link, 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 and get tickets from the box office for some of our donation-based events, and also RSVP to the events that are on our company calendar. Once again, thank you to our production team, Tara Paolo Studio, Poppy Water 33, and myself, Andre in the Flow, for showing up every day. I think we're in like 86 weeks of sharing love from our hearts to the hearts on the planet. And I could not be more thrilled. I'm very inspired. I'm very encouraged. I love my life and I love sharing my joy. So, on that note, stay in your power, stay in your joy, stay loved and lovable. We will see you very, very soon around our fabulous network. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Stay awesome.